Said, true leaders do not create followers, they create more leaders. How good it is with our respected principal ma'am, who is the mentor and the guiding light for all of us. May I request ma'am?
First time, and we would like to warmly welcome to Salwan family. As far as the school is concerned, obviously you have chosen this school. I don't know, I mean, from where you got the information about our school, and I am not very sure that who all have given you the good words about it. But you have chosen our school, and we are really grateful for that. Uh, as far as the session is concerned, we all know it's going to begin from 1st April onwards. The session is a very special one, dear parents, and you and your children are going into the history of Silvan Public School, Gurugram, because it is going to be our silver anniversary session. So congratulations for choosing us on our special year, and your child will be starting the journey of the education in Silvan. Many of you are already the parents, I believe. You already have one of the child starting with us. So congratulations to you too, that you are reimposing your faith and trust on us. Uh, you know, it's very difficult to address you on the virtual platform because we cannot see you, right? But certainly we would like to see you on and off on the campus. We'll try to, get you and your child on the campus as and when the government allows us to call nursery and KG. We have the other classes who would be coming up on the campus from April. We are allowed to call class 1 onwards, and we are really hoping that it will be possible for us to, call even Nursery-KG to the school. But then I don't see that happening before July. With COVID cases starting, it is again a big question mark. But then let's keep our hopes on. So what we gonna do for your kids to start with is that we will get on, with collaborating with you through virtual platform only. and we'll be meeting the kids on virtual platform like this. I mean, right now, of course, you can only see me, but then when you will be in the class with your child, you'll be able to see the teachers also. So from 1st April onwards, we are hoping to start the session virtually with your ward. The first time parents, that is the parent who got the first child, must be having a big question mark that what will happen? My child is too young. He or she is just 3-year old. Believe us, we had a similar question mark last year when the lockdown happened in March. And I think today is the day, if I'm not wrong, Kumud and Shivani, today is the day when the lockdown started. Yes. Okay. So, I mean, coincidentally, we are talking on the same day. So last year, same day, we had similar question mark that what will happen, how it will happen, how the new admissions will be, catered to. For the little babies, the main thing is that the child should be able to recognize the person. Now, fortunately, this is the digital generation, so they have been actually they are quite used to the telephone and they are quite used to video calls now because of that pandemic. I mean, we are still in pandemic, unfortunately. So what we're gonna do is we will be giving you a demo class on first 2 days of April. When I say demo class, that means we'll be telling you about the platforms which we are going to use, how to use that platform. In case you're facing any issue in getting connected to these platforms or getting connected to the class teacher, we'll be helping you out, holding your hand, and we'll be able to sail through. We also, have devised a method wherein we give individual attention to the students, okay, to the kids, basically, especially for the nursery and KG kids. I'll talk about the nursery kid because that's the first interaction with the school people. But virtually, certainly it is there. But then initially, you'll have to help us out with the child. And slowly, steadily, the children will become used to this particular way of learning, and you will not face much of the issue. The details, the coordinator and the headmistress will be sharing with you. Today, you'll be only getting some glimpses of how it is going to happen. But from 1st April onwards, the class teacher will actually give you the entire detail. Okay, so in case you have certain queries, I'm sure that you have n number of queries. Okay, I hope that once the coordinator gives you the presentation, many of them will be sorted out. Okay, if still some queries are there, then of course we'll get in touch with you from 1st April onwards and you'll be able to do. The major query which I know as a new parent especially must be having is, do I have to buy a uniform for my child? How will I get the book set or whatever? So please have a little patience. You don't have to buy the uniform for your little baby right away because the child is not coming to the school. The class teacher would be giving you some kind of dress code, for this online interaction, that may be a white shirt or a blue shirt or a whatever color the class teacher decides on. So that is something just to create a uniformity. And then there will be a lot of other instructions which will be given to you. And believe me, we have been able to save 1 year of our last nursery students. And similarly, I mean, I'm sure those parents are, okay, new, this is only for new admissions. So old parents are there, and if you interact with them, they'll tell you how well the children have bonded with the teachers, in spite of coming on the virtual platform. They got into a routine right after a week and 10 days, and they were able to interact very well. All right, so you all are young, and I'm the oldest one amongst all of you, I believe, here. So I can't leave without giving you certain advice, right? Had you been in a person in front of me, I would have actually spoken to you with more excitement. But right now, I think I'm only speaking to myself because I can see myself on the screen. I can't see all of you on the screen. Never mind, I'll be getting into the classes also, and then I'll be talking to all of you personally. But right at this moment, as a general, as a parent also, I would like to give you certain, vision into the future, which will help you to do your parenting better. So that's what is my forte. So I thought that let me share certain things with you about what our school, is actually focused on. All right. The school is known for individual attention. Please understand that. Okay. That's the first thing. The second thing is that our vision is that our children should be happy. When I say happy, happy means they should grow up as a happy individual. I think we all have the same goal in our lives. Everything what we are doing, whether we are working, whether we are into family, whether we, whatever in our life we are doing, actually, we say we want to be happy, so we want to do this, right? Happiness is the ultimate aim of a human life, I believe. So this is what we all, strive for. We all strive that, okay, the child should be capable enough, strong enough, to create happiness for himself or herself. So this is something which is our main vision and motto. There are other things like we want a holistic development, etc., etc. But over the more than 25 years in education, I have realized that if we focus only on happiness of the child, everything else falls into its right place. Okay, the main two things which you all also have to be very consciously be working on is that the child should feel love for whatever work the child is doing, love for whomsoever the child is meeting, love for anything, whatever is happening in the child's life. The second most important thing which we all need to focus on is, and we do focus on, is respect. If you do not let your child respect teachers, people, everybody, even, the maids and other people who are working in our houses, if they are not respected, if you are not showing respect to them, the child will never grow up with this values of respect in him or her. So these are the two main things which we work on, that we try to create love in the child for everything, whatever is happening around him. Of course, not the negative one. If there is something negative, we actually empower the child to face those challenges. Okay. So over the years, I have seen that only these two things, if they are balanced in somebody's life, I mean, you just think about your own life, you'll understand that if you are loving and caring for everything, everybody reciprocates. Even if somebody is not reciprocating, at least you are satisfied that you are doing your best, right? Similarly, if you are respecting everybody, the child imbibes this value. And the child understands, I have to respect my books. I have to respect whatever items or toys I have. I have to respect every individual who's coming in my life. So love and respect, if they are in place in a person's life, the happiness automatically follows. All right. So let's work together to create these two aspects very strongly in the child. And of course, the third thing which I've added up, which we all have added up in our child's, learning objectives, is resilience. The COVID has already taught us that we have to be resilient, otherwise we'll be nowhere. Right? Now, what is resilient? Resilient is overcoming all the challenges. So first and the foremost thing, that the child should know that there is a challenge in the life. You'll say, why, ma'am, you're talking to us? I mean, our child is just a 3+. How come this resilience and respect and love is going to affect? So you also know that if you, stop loving your child for, say, half an hour also, how the child reacts. Many of you must be having children who must be throwing the tantrums, who must be, crying bitterly or doing all kind of irritation wala things. So what does that mean? That means that love is important for the child. But love, how much, is something which you need to work on. Love does not mean that if you want to streamline or discipline the child, okay, but you say कि नहीं मैम ने बोला था कि love के साथ काम करना है. So even if the child is breaking the stuff at home, no, I have to be loving and caring. Wow, bacha, you have broken this. Wow, I'm so proud of you. Don't do that, please. You have to be very, very intelligent parent as far as how much love, where to give love, and where to stop that. Okay, of course, as parents, we never stop loving our children, right? The only thing is that we need to put a boundary also, that okay, if you do this, then it's fine. If you don't do this, then there'll be an issue. All right. So please don't, give love in those areas where you don't want those children to go. So please be very, very careful when you're nurturing the children. I'll be talking to you class and section wise when you'll be coming to us virtually again in April. And then we will be taking it further, all right? And of course, every individual has a different story, different background, different circumstances at home. Some of you may be having a joint family at home. Many of you may not be having, you must be in a nuclear family. So every circumstance is different. Everybody's handling of the child is different. But if you just focus on love and respect, these two things in your child's life, I think everything else will fall into its right place, right? Now, if you're worried about how the syllabus will be completed, you'll have that कि कितना syllabus होगा, how will my child start writing, how will my child start learning. So don't worry, please. Our teachers are absolutely trained in their virtual classes. Okay, so they will be able to manage very beautifully with your kids. And we have already trained so many parents that we can always take them on as teachers. so just don't worry. The only thing which we want from you initially is your support during the class, so that we can make that connect with the class teacher. That's the only thing which is needed. All right. And of course, a technical device. If you have any issues, your class teacher is the first level of help. She is completely empowered and she'll be able to help you. Now there'll be a query that, who's my child's class teacher? What is my child's section, right? So today it is just going to be a general orientation, because we are catering to all nursery KG admission, new admission parents right now. But certainly, slowly, steadily, you will start getting more and more circulars, more and more details on your email, on your mobiles. So please ensure that your email addresses are updated with us and your mobile numbers are also updated with us. Don't block us, please. If you say DND, if you put DND, then there'll be an issue. All right. Okay. Once again, warm welcome to all of you. We really, really hope that journey in Silvan for your ward and you also will be very beautiful one, right? So all the very best and God bless you all. I'll see you again in your class Zoom meeting. All the best. Thank you, Shivani. Take it on.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for enlightening all of us. Children's early learning experiences have a profound effect on their development and growth. Their receptivity of new influences and capacity to learn are at their peak. During this period, they acquire a variety of important skills, knowledge, and attitude that influences their ability to learn, their personal development, their relationship with others, and their future participation in the society. We would like to showcase a presentation by the proud Silvanians. We have also instilled strong values and love for our country in a passionate way. So, a performance for all of you.
घंटी है, इसकी बातें एक हाथ से ले तो दूसरे हाथ से बज रही जोरों से घेर लेना हमको धुआं ये चारों ओर से सुनते इन घंटियों को जो होशियार होंगे अक्कल की किताब में उनके ही नाम होंगे आगे होंगे उंगलियों के दाम होंगे जिनके सेब संतरों के लिए निशान होंगे आम के होंगे उंगलियों के दाम होंगे जिनके सेब संतरों के लिए निशान होंगे
Was indeed a lovely presentation, and I'm sure you all must be waiting to see little blooming buds too performing the same way on stage. We would also be showing you this presentation again at the end of the program to leave a beautiful memory in your hearts to cherish. I would now be taking you through the joyful teaching learning adhered by every Salvani. Salvan Public School has been a hallmark and epitome of skillful handling of young minds. Year after year, it recognizes, applauds, and fosters the fine blend of sense and sensibilities in a child. Our motto, service before self, symbolizes the ability to face challenges and to render selfless service to the society, for joy lies in giving and sharing rather than receiving. Our logo, the rising sun, symbolizes the emergence of light of knowledge, dispelling the darkness of ignorance. We at Salvan Public School are committed to personal excellence of each child by imparting holistic education enriched with high moral values in a healthy, competitive learning environment. Our vision is based on innovative learning methodologies and unwavering commitment to excellence and continuous improvement and cultivation of life skills. Our institution is a united, joyful, and progressive community comprising of students, parents, and all school staff. As part of the same community, we aim to work collaboratively to contribute consistently to the overall well-being of all students. This is the whole contribution to a sustainable future. Our philosophy of early childhood education is based on the firm belief that child has a talent and potential and that can best be developed by providing meaningful opportunities to learn through play. As a parent, I'm sure you would be wanting to hear how a day of a child begins at Salvan. So here is a small little brief, like how it goes about. We have a prayer, circle time, fruit break, then there are learning centers where the children go to for their scholastic. Snack time, we have a thematic activities which are post-scholastic, story time, and then recall and dispersal. Salvan is itself a unique school, and uniqueness of the curriculum followed here are that all learners will go through an ongoing learning process that will shape them to be independent, lifelong learners who will utilize their strength and work upon potentials to develop their challenges. As ma'am already mentioned, that we follow the happy school and the happy, joyful learning. So in accordance to the new education policy, our school not only teaches but molds students to create citizens who will be equipped to deal with real life situations with confidence and ease. The journey contributes to the holistic development of the child, involving physical, social, emotional, cognitive, and spiritual aspects. The curriculum refers to the entire learning process. We live in coherence with society and nature, and each child is able to connect their learning to the local and global context. To make this happen, every child is exposed to multiple pedagogies and experiences in a happy, safe, and vibrant, dynamic learning environment through a restructured curriculum. Literacy and numeracy are considered to be core learning areas, and they take up a sustainable part of the child's learning. All academics, English, Hindi, mathematics, environmental sciences, and post-scholastic subjects like creative arts, performing arts, physical education are integrated across each other to ensure that no subject is taught individually. Focus is on ongoing competency, knowledge, skill-based attitude rather than just learning from text and marks-oriented examination. Assessment is used as a tool to track a child's learning journey. We follow the continuous and comprehensive assessment. It assesses competencies, that is, knowledge, facts, information, skills, and attitudes. We believe in ongoing and non-threatening assessment. There are 2 assessment cycles which are followed in the pre-primary level. Term 1, which commences from April till September, and the second from October to March 2022. We will be giving you the portfolios and the progress reports in Term 1 and Term 2. Children's learning and developmental abilities at Sylvan is assessed across the following domains. We assess on the physical, cognitive, language, social, emotional, and aesthetic development of the children. Now, some important information. The school will commence from the 1st of April 2021. That is going to be the online classes. And for on-campus, as ma'am has rightly said, that we would be announcing, as the government tells, we would be telling you when the children would be coming to school on campus. The timing on campus would be from 8 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. But online classes would be scheduled between 9 to 1 p.m. And it will be in 2 slots, roll number wise, which is mentioned here. We will be having the classes for 5 days in a week. The teaching learning online platform would be Zoom, and we would be sharing the ID and the password it will be shared by the class teachers to all of you a day prior of the class. The books purchase schedule will be intimated to the parents soon. And as ma'am has already informed, the uniform is not required as of now. You need not buy it in April. We'll let you know. We'll give you all the details accordingly. Similarly, the temporary iCards will be emailed to the parents before the children join the school. To check for all informations, we have the school website. It is mentioned here. For all event calendar, monthly planner, upcoming events, you will have to check the school website regularly. The home learning plans will be uploaded on every Saturday evening for the coming week to apprise you about the work to be done by your ward. The teachers are preparing self-created videos. They have the learning material and constructive activities, which would be all told by them how to go about to all the parents, and then the children would be doing the same. The official ID as a mother teachers of the class teachers, we call them as mother teachers, would also be shared with you. The written work, whatever is given by the teacher, we will be giving you the stationery in the books. You can get it done and maintain it. And once the school reopens, you can send it to us. For the fee also, there is, you have the link there, that is in the website. And even we have a Facebook page where every glimpse of the special events presentations are updated and highlighted. Between school and parents would be the Kaizala. It will be created for the convenience to interact with the respective class teachers. The class and section specific Kaizala will be created before the session commences. For any academic and administrative query, you are welcome to mail on the mentioned link. You can get that. Able to answer to any of your query, you can send it in the query form. After the program, we would give you the query form and you can just send it there. Let us create a tripartite relationship between you, your child, and us, so that together we will make meaningful contributions to your children's learning journey. Thank you.
Vani,
Yes, ma'am.
can you please put that slide again, which
Yes, ma'am.
is showing
Sure.
email addresses so that they can note it down? Dear parents, please note down all the email
The previous
addresses.
slide, please.
Yeah. And as Madam Shivani has already told you, that you will be actually invited for a Kaizala group. Okay. Kaizala is a platform which is similar to WhatsApp. All right. The only difference between WhatsApp and Kaizala is that in WhatsApp, all the numbers are actually visible. All the phone numbers are visible, wherein in Kaizala, the numbers are hidden. That means you will not be able to see other person's phone number. That is to, keep your secret about your phone numbers. Your phone number will remain confidential accordingly. All right. So whenever you get an invitation to join the Kaizala group, please do that. That will be really, really very helpful for you to remain connected with the class teacher of your ward. All right. Thank you, Shivani.
Thank you so much. And I'm sure all of you must be wanting to personally visit the school, and we're also waiting for the little interns to join us soon on campus. The classes would be shown to you when you have a meeting with the class teacher. They would show the classes how they are beautifully decorated. It's so rightly said, coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, and working together is success. With this note, I would now invite our dear headmistress ma'am to propose a word of thanks.
Thank you so much, Shivani. Good morning, everyone. It is a great privilege to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of entire SPS family. Although Principal Ma'am is the head of our Salwan family, and we miss out thanking our family most of the time. So today, I take this opportunity to express our heartfelt thanks to Ma'am, Ms. Rashmi Malik, for her expert and able guidance. Thank you so much, Ma'am. I would further extend my sincere gratitude to our Vice Principal Ma'am, Dr. Sunita Jhakar, for her monitoring and unwavering support. Thank you. I would like to express our earnest and special thanks to all our parents. At the end of the day, the most overwhelming key to a child's success is the positive involvement of a parent. Thank you, dear parents, for trusting your precious ones with us. With deep sense of appreciation, I recall the efforts of all the coordinators, teachers who have always contributed tirelessly in the growth of Little Salvanians. Thank you, team. The vote of thanks won't be complete without thanking our non-teaching staff, our admin, IT team for their constant support. Thank you so much, team. Last but not the least, a big thank you to all our children who keep the child in us alive. They are the reason for all of us to be here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And we can just show you the song presentation once again.
You must tell the parents when it was performed. You must tell them, because this was obviously not done during the COVID time. Although,
Yes.
dear parents, during the COVID time, we had lot many activities on the Zoom platform, the virtual platform, the Google Meet also. But then this was done before the lockdown year, that is last to last year. And it was a huge, big function which we had for our dear defense personnel. We have this program, this is an yearly program where we felicitate the defense personnel on campus. So we had the current, the head of the army as our chief guest in this function. And these children really did a great, great work. You can go to our YouTube channel and you can just check this entire program out there. So if you're ready, IT team, you can show that once again. And then
देश से है प्यार तो हर पल ये कहना चाहिए, मैं रहूं या ना रहूं भारत ये रहना चाहिए। सिलसिला ये बात मेरे यूं ही चलना चाहिए, मैं रहूं या ना रहूं भारत ये रहना चाहिए। मेरी नस नस तार कर दो और बना दो एक सितार, राग भारत मुझ पे छेड़ो झंझनाओ बार बार। देश से ये प्रेम आँखों से झलकना चाहिए, मैं रहूं या ना रहूं भारत ये रहना चाहिए। भारत ये